I got a PlayStation shirt on for a reason, guys. And it's not just because I live my life inside of a PSP. It's because I got a PlayStation update for you. And it's not good. God of War show recast Kratos after Ryan Hurst sustains an injury on set. One of many videos of video game upcoming adaptations, Prime's Video's God of War has hit a pretty significant roadblock after a serious on-set injury has forced the show to recast Kratos. First reported by TMZ, Ryan Hurst, who was announced as the lead role at the beginning of the year, tore his bicep while filming a stunt, an injury that required surgery. Sony Pictures Television and Amazon MGM Studios had reportedly hoped to have the 50-year-old actor back on set by mid-August, but recovery time post-op is typically between 4 to 6 months. And instead of just delaying the show for 6 months, they said, no, we got to make our money back. Fuck you. Given the physical nature of the role, Hurst may have needed considerably longer than to get back to the required fitness level. And according to Deadline, the production couldn't wait that long. Therefore, the difficult decision was taken to find a new actor to take over the role of the God of War, man. That's crazy. Plot twist, chat. That man never actually hurt himself. Amazon just fired him, and then they released a press statement saying they fired him because they saw the response to this image. You remember when this image first came out? This is from the set. People was like, this shit look fake. This shit look AI. They saw what people said on social media, and they said, get rid of him. Conspiracy Theory 101. Let me stop. No, I'm just joking. God of War halted production straight after Hurst's injury and is still on pause, with Deadline reporting that the studios are targeting mid-October to resume shooting in Vancouver. An official image of Kratos and Atreus was released by Amazon back in February. Remains the only look we've had at the live-action adaptation of the long-running PlayStation video game series. Deadline sources may say 4 episodes have been fully completed and will have to be reshot with the new Kratos. Oof, that's a lot of money. It's obviously an incredibly unfortunate turn of events for Ryan Hurst, who reportedly put on 40 pounds of muscle in preparation for the role. There's still no word on who might replace him, but Deadline was told by sources that the plan is still to shoot 2 seasons back to back. Maybe put a hold on season 2 until we can figure out where we're going with season 1. Because this kid has built up chemistry with this person. Now they gotta act like the other person is the Kratos. Hey, somebody leak the original footage. You might as well leak it. Or put it on a DVD. Well, if Sony doesn't want to sell disc anymore. Sony, you could have made a lot of money in Amazon if you released the TV show and then released the Blu-ray version with the 4 original episodes with Ryan Hurst. That would have made some money. Tried to be custom with the sub. Appreciate it. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Absolutely not. You put Rock in this TV show, it's gonna be very no. Let's see how Sony like money but not making money moves. I don't know, bruh. I don't freaking know. What else is there? It's obviously incredibly unfortunate turn of events for Ryan Hurst, reportedly put on 40 pounds. Early this year, we learned that was the end of the article. Who said The Rock? You're funny. I've been reading The Rock's time in Hollywood is starting, especially after the whole Black Adam situation. That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And he's been putting dud after dud. Yeah, Moana, the live action Moana, apparently that shit is ass. I think people are starting to wake up and realize he's just not a good actor. Like, plays the same character in every fucking movie, bro. He started going downhill since Fast and the Furious. Not even Black Adam anymore. Moana is generally ass. He has no chemistry. They need to stop making them live action Disney movies, period. Just let the shit be animated, man. Prime Video going to announce, due to the quality media we're currently producing, we will have to raise the subscription prices. Hey, don't speak that into the... Don't do that. Don't do that. So, my gut tells me this show is not going to turn out very good. I mean, this already looked rough. A lot of people didn't really like it. And now you're just changing the actor. It's going to fuck up the chemistry if there was any. Because, I mean, maybe the show is actually good and this image is just weird. But we'll see how it goes. Hey, I saw on the timeline that those Palworld cards, the Palworld TCG that's coming out July 30th, Has over 3.5 million pre-orders. Holy smokes. I said, damn, do I need to buy a box? I don't want to miss out. He said, yeah, give me that shit. What else I got for you? Oh, new trailer for Avatar. Zahir has been revealed for the game. We got gameplay. Let's talk about it. My friend's boyfriend stays on there 8 hours a day. I heard the 1.0 of Palworld is fire, bro.
Oh, so you doing the...
What is that noise? Y'all heard that? What the fuck was that? I made it go into full screen and it started, yo, chat. What the fuck? Okay, it's when you go full screen on this. Why is it? Hey, chat, this page might be spooked out, bro. It's got to be a Twitter. Yo, Elon, fix your fucking website, man.
It is time for a new era. I'll do the world a favor today. No lords, no kings, no royals.
God damn. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, cause I've been trying. I didn't know who I was gonna play. This nigga kind of looked like my speed. He disrespectful. I kind of like this.
Lost.
The tyrants have ruled for so long. The roots of rebellion spread far into the past.
You leave me no choice. Time for your judgment.
Oh, he's got an assist ability? What? Is he the only character that can do that?
Me no choice. Time for your judgment.
The Red Lotus will restore freedom to the world.
That's fire. She's tall as fuck. It's lore accurate. She in the show and in the comic books, Kyoshi, Avatar Kyoshi, 7 feet tall.
The revolution has already begun. Red Lotus.
God damn, these mix-ups is crazy.
You can't fight both me and yourself at the same time.
This nigga low-key, like, cause he get to use all his friends, he got all the Avatar abilities, bro. He got all the bending.
You think your power has limits? I say it's limitless. You will be the last Avatar.
Oh, he got the suffocating move. Yeah, he might be the first character I try. He kind of fire, bro. Yo, July 23rd can't come sooner. A cosmic ass beating, a cosmic ass beating. Hell yeah, brother. I'm fucking with that trailer. That was cool. The token guides are also like this, where the devs show combos and show off normals. I saw the guides, but I can't play the game, so like I don't want to watch them. Maybe I'll pull them up when the game comes out, but no reason to watch the guides if I can't practice the shit. I'd rather just watch a gameplay trailer real quick to get an idea of the character. But we on this day one. Can't wait next week. That's positive news. On the more negative side of things, Bungie is back on Fraud Watch. Marathon game director Joseph Ziegler leaves Bungie. There's been another shakeup happening at Bungie. This time near the top of the studio. On Friday, Marathon game director Joseph Ziegler announced that he's leaving Bungie. His last day is today, July 17th, 2026. Ziegler joined Bungie as the game director in December of 2022 after spending the prior 12 years with Riot Games. He was brought in to lead the development of Marathon, but will now be leaving for a new opportunity. He says, "I'll be heading to something new somewhere else, and we'll update you on where and what soon." Translation. Hey, that stinker I made, y'all niggas deal with it. I'm gonna go do something else. So I fucked up. I'm about to just slowly back away. Taking over as game director on Marathon is Del Chaffee III. Chaffee III has been with Bungie for 15 years and has been the assistant game director on Marathon since April of 2024. Also leading Marathon into the future is creative director Julia Narden. Both of them have been operating in a strong leadership capacity for the team and are ready to guide Marathon into the next chapter with an even bigger and brighter future. Ziegler said, "I'm proud of them. I'm excited to see the helm of the future of this crazy little world we've created together." That's why I left, because I wanted to see the world. Ziegler says that despite his departure, Marathon is in a good place and there are plenty of updates coming to the game. The mission will be to continue in new and surprising ways. To stay tuned for what this team has in store for you. It's been a pleasure seeing all the stories you've created. All the clever ways you found ways to murder robots and one another. Ziegler leaving the studio comes less than a month after Bungie announced layoffs that impacted at least 300 employees. Oh, that's right. This nigga left before he got fired. He's like, "I'm out." Even studio head Justin Truman would leave the company. What do you think of Marathon's game director leaving? Yeah, I feel like this is a lie. I mean, I don't think he's lying about he's going to work on something different, but trying to act like you're excited to see what they're going to do for the future. If you were genuinely excited and you wanted to be part of the project, you would have stayed there. You don't want to be there. I don't know about y'all, but any job I ever quit is because I didn't want to be there. I remember I was bagging groceries in high school. I went off to college, and on summer break, I came back, and I was able to rejoin the fleet of baggers, grocery baggers. I remember standing there like 18, 19. I was against the wall with my coworkers. I looked to my right. It was a 50-something-year-old woman, a disgruntled woman. I looked to my left. It was a 30-something-year-old disgruntled man. And I said to myself, I don't want to be here. Fuck this place. And I just walked out. I just turned my head in. I said, "You got it, bro. I can't do it, bro. I'm going to school." Now, why did I tell that story? I told that story because I didn't want to be there. That's the point. You don't want to be somewhere, you quit. You don't quit because you want to see what happens. I didn't say, "Yo, I quit bagging groceries," and then stood outside the grocery store and stood and stared in the window like, "Damn, them niggas is killing it bagging the groceries." No, I quit and skipped out. Had the most. Y'all remember Arthur when he was skipping in the intro? "Every day when you're jumping out in the street," I jumped like Arthur all the way home. I was happy as hell. So why you lie? Why? You don't even gotta lie and be like, "I'm excited to see what they gonna do." Just say, "I'm moving on, nigga." I know I wouldn't lie. You ain't gotta be disrespectful. Just say, "I'm moving on." We gonna go ahead and put Marathon on Fraud Watch, man. Listen, to be fair, I don't think this game is bad. I think, unfortunately, Marathon was always fighting an uphill battle, and that's due to the fact of its core gameplay loop. I think the industry tried to do it. They tried to make us like it, but we as consumers as a whole, not everybody, don't apply, let it fly, but the majority of people just don't like extraction shooters. The gameplay loop it's fun for a little bit, but it gets pretty boring after a couple hours.
Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
There's only so many times I can get in and extract loot, and then at the end of the season, I lose my loot. The same exact thing happened with the Arc Raiders. The world was interesting, the colors were interesting, the art design was interesting, but I guess one of the issues too in Marathon is we just expect more from Bungie. I mean, these are the people that brought us Halo. These are the people that brought us Destiny. How did this happen? Now look at you. Everybody's leaving. And on top of that, Let's take a look at that player count. Oh my God. Only 6,000 people left. Enough with the live service games, man. This music's so fun. I don't even want to rant no more, man. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not even worth ranting about. Fucking Marathon. Who cares? Not a bad game, not a good game, just something that exists. And I would not be shocked. I will say Marathon does benefit from the fact of being backed by Sony, so they're going to have a little bit longer of a chance to survive. But I do think that within a year, if they don't put out an update that turns this ship around, I do think it's going to get shut down. I give them 6 months to a year. They got to figure it out, because when the game came out, it peaked at like 80,000 and it's just been downhill since. We'll see. Is Sony trying to get you? I don't know why Sony trying to take my stream down. I know I've been real critical of Sony in the last 2 weeks, but look, I got a PlayStation shirt on. I don't get no leeway. Can we get refunds? No. If you have more than 2 hours on the game, no, you can't get no refund. Other news. Those rumored Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas remasters are real. Fallout 5 is in pre-production, and Fallout 76 is getting a massive expansion. Yeah, I got a PlayStation shirt on inside of a PlayStation device. You would have thought I was a PlayStation fanboy. Bethesda's published a new statement which dropped some major bombs about the future of the Fallout series. In the statement, the company noted that the long-rumored Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 remasters are indeed real. Shout out to Overkill with the sub, appreciate it. Teased the mystery Fallout project being developed with Obsidian, and last but not least, announced that Fallout 5 is now in production. The next canon game in the RPG series, Fallout 5, didn't get much information as part of this announcement, but Howard notes that Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination. Given the post notes explicitly that there will be a massive celebration for Fallout Day 2027, we can probably expect movement on the game around then. Don't hold your breath then. As for Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters, well, they're finally officially real. Rumors about the game refuse to die down for the past year or so. There are no dates for either, so how long we'll be waiting to even see them remains unclear. What's the temperature on these remasters on a scale of 1 to 10? How much do you really want to play a Fallout 3 remaster? Let me know. We don't know how much we don't know much about the Obsidian game, but only last week we heard that the developer had reportedly been moved on to a new Fallout game by Xbox. At the cost of the sequel avowed, 6, 10. I don't think I'll play it. I still have mine on 360, like Fallout 3 and shit. Like I have the game because we own games, so sadly a 10. I'm not mad if you're like super excited about it. It has been a while, but like I still own the game. I don't know if I'm not really itching to play it again. Me personally, I'd be more excited for Fallout 5. Matter of fact, I was so excited about Fallout 5. World-renowned content creator, the Black Hokage, actually gave some feedback on what he wanted to see. Let's see what world-renowned content creator, the Black Hokage, says about Fallout 5. Hey, Todd Howard, it's me, your favorite hater, and I see you're working on Fallout 5 after Elder Scrolls, which I'm happy to hear that because I'm a big Fallout fan, especially the TV show, season 1 and 2. Mwah! Love the games as well. And since we're far removed from Fallout 5 coming out, I think you guys have enough time to implement the changes and the ideas that I think you should put in the game, especially because you guys need some help. I mean, Bethesda's been on a bit of a L roll when it comes to Starfield as well as Redfall. So here's what I think you should do with Fallout 5. Make Fallout in Cleveland. Boom! Why Cleveland? See, in the other Fallout games, DC was in 3, you had Boston in 4, you had New Vegas. You had to imagine what these bustling economies and these amazing cities with these big GDPs would look like when it was post-apocalyptic. If you make the game in Cleveland, you don't have to imagine. Just take a trip to Cleveland. The city fucking sucks. It is apocalyptic. So I'd argue if you put the game in Cleveland, it would streamline the whole workflow and then we get the game even sooner. The only thing I ask is, if you put it in Cleveland, make sure that the people are realistic. Because really, if you've ever been there, you know the men look like Minotaurs and werewolves, and the women look like Krogans and Deathclaws. All I ask is give me credit. Werewolves, Minotaurs, Krogans, Deathclaws. Cleveland sucks! Everybody give it up for world now content creator, the Black Hoagie. That guy's smart, really smart. Pretty handsome too. So yeah, put the game in Cleveland. That's what I would think. Like I said, it would streamline the workflow. Because to be fair, one of the news stories coming out of the Xbox camp, why so many people were getting laid off, is that there were 14 layers that they had to work through of bureaucracy before they could get their game approved. If we're removing all this bureaucracy and we're trying to speed up putting out games, just put the game in Cleveland, because you won't have to recreate some post-apocalyptic story. Just take pictures of Cleveland and recreate it in the game. Like and then you could just focus on the story and shit. Speed up the development. I had a layover in Cleveland and the airport stunk. I believe you. I hope the Black Hokage can grow as a content creator. Facts. That guy is smart. Shout out to Fallout Nuke with the super chat. What I want to know is that will the remaster just be updated graphics? Will they add new content, like the point of buying it if you're beating it? Well, they're specifically saying remaster, so I expect to see probably upscaling. They'll probably put it like in 4K or 1440p, but the textures will look the same, better performance, and all the DLC. It's not going to be a remake with completely new textures. Maybe some quality of life changes. It'll probably be like the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, like that middle ground, basically. All I know is those remakes or those remasters better not launch with bugs and glitches. The bugs and glitches that were in 3 and 4, they better not be, or New Vegas, they better not be in the remasters, man. Would you rather live in Cleveland or Milwaukee? Milwaukee. Actually, no, I'd rather die. I'd rather fucking die. I almost said Milwaukee, and then I remember y'all got Jeffrey Dahmer, so no, thank you. You niggas is not gonna put me on Netflix, bro. All right, what else we got? I'm from Milwaukee. Don't do that. What you want me to do, bro? Y'all got Jeffrey Dahmer. We've been over this shit, bro. The most famous people to come out of Milwaukee is Giannis Antetokounmpo, #1. And he's not even from there. He's from Greece, but we'll give you that. Giannis, and #2 is Jeffrey Dahmer. And before Giannis got there, it was Jeffrey Dahmer. He is from Milwaukee. That's y'all hero. Claim it. Ain't nothing to do but drink beer and watch Jeffrey Dahmer fucking documentaries, bro. Yeah, it was only Jeff for a while. Tyler Hero? Does Tyler Hero count? That nigga just got punched in the face. I don't know. Do y'all really want to claim Tyler Hero right now in Milwaukee? Damn, bruh. So y'all biggest heroes in Milwaukee is a nigga with a black eye and a nigga that gave people black eyes, then sexually assaulted them, then killed them, and then got a Netflix documentary for it. And for some reason, people started worshiping him. What the fuck? Anyways. Yeah, he got bam, 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 bam. In other news, let me ask you guys a question. Who here has insomnia? Who struggles to sleep? Anybody? 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 Me? Cool. So one of the things that can help you with sleeping is, there's a few things that can help you with sleeping. Getting some pussy, it'll knock you right out. But hey, we don't have sex before marriage, and most of y'all are not capable of getting sex anyway, so we got to knock that out. We can't do that. Another way that'll help you sleep is reading. Not because books are boring, but it actually is found to relax your mind. That's a true fact. Reading before bed will help you sleep better. Like 15 minutes or whatever. And the third thing that's very popular with helping people rest, besides popping melatonin, is white noise. Now, usually when it comes to white noise, people like to play like different frequencies, noises and shit like that. Or they like to play like rain in the background, like soft rain to fall asleep to. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new white noise. And it's funny because I could argue this new white noise that can help you sleep is a double entendre, because this white noise is coming from white boys. It's a different type of white noise. Somebody made an app where you can play Call of Duty lobby arguments in the background. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to fall asleep to racial slurs? You think I'm playing? Go to callofdutyambience.com.
Hey, fuck you, Obi-Wan, you whole ass nigga. Yeah, real Obi-Wan.
Shoot a gun, dog. What the fuck? Shoot a gun, you fucking chill. What else are you gonna talk?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I mean, my
This Ranger's a bitch.
Look, they have different selections, too, games.
Exactly. Wait, what the freak? Because kids shouldn't be playing this. They listen to Tico voice. He sound like Sheen from Jimmy Neutron and shit.
Oh, yeah, you know this trailer's censored. I'm pretty sure if you go to the website, you go get the uncensored shit, bro. You know what the real version is. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, go to callofdutyambience.com, and you too can fall asleep to some toxicity and wake up feeling refreshed, man. Last time I fell asleep to a Call of Duty compilation of Wings banning people from his chair, from his chat. My favorite Wings compilation will always be the squeaky chair compilation. That shit is just so that shit is so fucking funny to me, bro. Like the level of dedication for somebody to hate you to make like a 30-minute compilation of your fat ass chair just squeaking, bro. That shit is fucking crazy. Look here, listen. Like, I don't even understand how you can get mad at the trolls. You have to appreciate that level of dedication to the hate, man. That shit is fucking funny. I had to leave TikTok and come to YouTube. No more than what Milwaukee slander, or I'm sliding with them dicks. You're not going nowhere, bro. People in Milwaukee don't have any money. You can't afford a flight. And if you can, it's Frontier. There'll be a 24-hour layover. I left the city by the time you get here, buddy. Your slurs knocked me right the fuck out. Actually, you know what? I take that back, man. You got 3 famous people out of Milwaukee. You got Giannis, Jeffrey Dahmer, and the Kia Boys. How did I forget about that, guys? That's right. When you're not getting sexually assaulted by the by Jeffrey Dahmer, you're getting your car stolen by the Kia Boys. Isn't that fun? Milwaukee sounds like a great place. Anyways. Star Wars KOTOR remake is alive and eyeing a 2028 release window, according to Saber Interactive's chief business officer. It's no secret that Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic's remake has had its share of development woes, leaving many in dismay. One of the best Star Wars games of all time may never get its deserved polish up. However, a recent message from Saber Interactive's new chief business officer might offer a new hope. I see what he did there. Steve Allison, who was promoted to the CBO role only 3 days ago, took to the internet to answer a few questions. One paragraph from Allison was captured and reposted to the Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine subreddit. While the post was later deleted, it was spotted and saved by PC Gamer, who also verified its legitimacy with Saber Interactive. The message starts with Allison pushing back against the suggestion he was appointed to squeeze money from Saber Interactive Games before emphasizing his role as to organize the company ahead of a busy 2028 for Saber. That includes Space Marine and hopefully the KOTOR remake and a few unannounced titles, he wrote. He then wrote that while the company may do paid DLC for its games, Saber never pursued microtransactions, and it's not how we do our products. It's the smallest of crumbs, but given the usual reassurance we get around the survival of KOTOR's remake, is a brief message reminding people that it's still in development. It's a bit more substance to the KOTOR fans they're used to. Until I see gameplay, seeing is believing for me, man. Seeing is believing for me. It's all good. Wizards ain't winning shit in your life, TBH? I guess. Is that supposed to bother me? Listen, if I die and come back tomorrow and reincarnate, I'll reincarnate in the District of Columbia every single time before Milwaukee. First of all, in terms of championships, don't like Milwaukee and fucking DC got the same number. Nigga, we both got one. I don't want to hear it. Second, because that was for the fry y'all ass. Second, no matter how many championships the Bucks win, you live in Milwaukee. DC is a major city with culture, food, beautiful women, infrastructure, government, things to do. Y'all need you know why people don't care whether or not the Wizards win in DC? Because there's other things to do. They can go to a Nationals game, they can go to the Capitals game. Yeah, actual buildings. One of the most important cities in the United States. People fly over Milwaukee. So every single time I will reincarnate in the District of Columbia, because yes, the basketball team sucks, but the city is great. It's okay. There's a reason Trae Young wanted to come to it. Not even gonna lie, I can't locate Milwaukee on the map. It's somewhere in the middle. Anyways, it's still around. It's still around. It's still around. What else we got for ya? Oh, Palworld. Palworld is getting an official card game on July 30th. It's very, I read earlier they sold over 3 million booster packs already. It's very easy in pre-order, very easy to pick up and play, but requires strategy. It's a slow news days, guys. I don't know. Home of Trump? No, it's not. It's always niggas who can't vote that say that stupid shit. That's the home of Trump. No, it's not. Trump is from Florida. He literally be in Mar-a-Lago all the time. Also, DC didn't vote for him. It's probably people like you. What the fuck are we talking about, bruh? That man is from New York and lives in Florida. What are y'all talking about? Oh my goodness. Monster Tamer and open world survival crafting game Palworld became a phenomenon when it was released in early access in 2024. It introduced us to a world populated by creatures called Pals, and it was amassed more than 35 million players around the world. Now it's releasing a new card game from Bushy Road on July 30th, and its first booster pack, Dawn of Palpacos, has sold more than 3.5 million packs worldwide. Where do you buy this shit, bruh? Palworld seems to be primed to take the world by storm again, so we thought we'd get you up to speed with the card game. We don't fuck with them in New York. They don't fuck with them in DC. When I was there a month ago, all over, I took a couple pictures, but like all in the subway, it was just graffiti art of people shitting on him, calling him a pedophile all over the light poles and shit. They're protesting in the city, but the news doesn't, like, you have to be on the ground. The news doesn't report that shit, bro. They fucking hate him there. It was funny. It had me cracking up some of the weird, some of the shit that I saw. Expose them. Anyways, it's for 2 players, and you need to use a combination of pals, gears, and events and structures to take down your opponent. To get started, you just need a main deck of 50 cards and a soul deck of 10 cards. There isn't much setup. Just shuffle your 2 decks, place them on the table, and begin. So it's very easy to pick up and play anytime. You rest your soul cards in order to play your other cards, with pals being your main characters. Pal cards feature new art. This kind of sounds like Magic. Like you got to put down certain magic to play the monsters, I guess. Pal cards feature new artwork that faithfully recreate a fan favorite creatures, and they display numerical values that determine their soul card cost. Their power with attacking powers or structures, and their strike damage if they directly attack the opposing player. I hope they make a digital version of this game. I would try it. I'm just trying to collect the shit for money. I ain't gonna lie. Gear cards power up your pals or deal damage to opposing pals. Event cards are powerful effects that can only be used once, and structure cards allow you to assign pals to them to activate unique abilities. Whoever keeps saying Oprah's from Milwaukee, she's on the Epstein files. Yeah. Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, like I don't think you want, especially not only in them e-files, but especially after what happened in Hawaii and shit. Oh, I don't know if y'all want to claim that one, man. I don't know. If Palworld cards take off, Pokemon is on notice. That's why I said I might fuck around and buy your LGS might carry. Yeah, I might walk in the in my comic book store because they sell cards there and ask if they're gonna carry them. I might buy a box just in case this shit takes off, man. I was joking with my girl yesterday. I was like, it's so funny because boomers and Gen X invested in stocks, but shit is so expensive. Millennials and Gen Z, we invested in TCG. That shit is nasty. But like the fact that it's already sold 3 million booster packs worldwide, like that says to me there's probably gonna be some value there. People are excited about this shit, bro. Who's gonna have scalpers fighting over Palworld at Target? You never know. You never know. Yo, shout out to Grizz with the sub. This is not gonna compete with Pokemon. Do you know how many TCG are there? I didn't say it was gonna compete with Pokemon. But if there's some level of value there, what does it matter? Nothing's going to be as big as Pokemon. That was never my argument. I'm just trying to get it in. I put 25 hours into Palworld since 1.0 came out. 1.0 does look fire. It does look fire. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Hit the like button if you're watching on TikTok. Just looked it up. Milwaukee hosted the 2024 Republican National Convention. Say it ain't so. Normally that's in Cleveland. It went to Milwaukee. Oh shit. But yeah, like you should encourage the competition. We want the competition between them, bro. And then last but not least, Netflix says part of its games business is up 600%, but it's still the early days. As part of Netflix's latest earning report, the streamer gave an update on its growing video game efforts, which includes cloud-based TV games and mobile games. In short, the business is growing and showing positive signs, but it's still early days. June 2026 saw the release of Netflix's 2 most successful launches ever for cloud games on TV, with FIFA Cup Launch Edition and the horror game Unhinged through Netflix. They did not share any specific data points about them. The Netflix background, who plays Netflix games? Anybody in the chat? The Netflix background playground app designed for kids saw 3 times growth in daily players since it debuted in April this year. This new app has helped engagement for kids' mobile games from Netflix to surge 600% year over year, Netflix said. While off a small base, these early signals give us increasing confidence that we are building a foundation with exciting future growth potential, Netflix said. I gotta call cap on this story just for the simple fact that they didn't release any specific numbers, right? This is why companies do this. We saw 600% growth. They do this to get people excited, and they want more investors, right? So if a dumbass reads this and doesn't critically think, and they say, oh shit, Netflix is up 600% on its gaming department, there's a lot of growth there. Let me go buy some fucking stocks. 600. The question is 600% of what? If only one person was playing and you're up 600%, great. Now you got like 60 people playing. Ooh. and I'm leaning towards that's more what it is. Yeah, it's 600% of ass because they didn't give any specific numbers. Usually with these reports, they give numbers, bruh. So you got to be careful with this shit. You got to read between the lines, man. Don't be buying stocks for that bullshit. Yeah, 600% of one person playing a game. Oh, now you got 50 people playing. You know what? I can see the kids getting games being a sleeper hit for the toddlers. Well, that's because kids will play anything. Keep in mind, kids play Android games. Kids will play Android games, so of course they're going to like this shit. You can't really use that as data. Subbox, let me see what's going on in the Subbox. Let me switch my account, see what it's about. Switch my account, let's see what it's about. All right, let's see what we got. We got Palworld tips and tricks and shit. Siggy doing pack openings. Play Lego Party with the family, it was okay. You got to play on your phone through a controller on TV. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds annoying. 600% of these nuts. Fire. Liza P Complete Edition. Okay. Do you think GTA 6 will come to Netflix? Shut up, bro. It'll come to Netflix before the PS4. I know that much. Netflix's stock went down recently too. You can never look at the daily though. You got to look at like how's it doing for the week and for the month, the last 3 months, 6 months. You got to look at the overtime trends. I saw Magic the Gathering is doing a collaboration with what that be called? What's that farming game? What's that cozy farming game? They're doing a collaboration with them. It was so fucking random. Yeah, Stardew Valley. I was like, maybe I should buy a box of those, man. I'm gonna just start buying all the collab shit. Snap Mechanic. Yeah, I'm being so serious. Let me see. Well, I think it was Magic, Stardew Valley. Yeah, I saw it on the timeline. They're doing a Stardew Valley collection. I was like, maybe I'll pick up a pack. Just start storing shit, bruh. With an odd pairing. Hey, but these collabs, they limited prints. They be selling out like a motherfucker. They be selling out like a motherfucker. What's this you got for me? Let's see. Remasters. All right, we already covered this. Keep up, Milwaukee. Come on now. MTG collabs always sell out. That's what I'm saying. Like, and they be limited print, so they be worth money. Milwaukee behind again, chat. Oh my god. You said, all right, man. Come on, Jeffrey. Keep up. Fightland Rewind Theater. What is it? TBH gonna need a second spot to store things. Nah, I mean, luckily cards don't take up a lot of space though. They don't take a lot of space. I have a card holder too. Mistfall Hunter Deluxe Edition. I might just get on the game. I'm not really seeing nothing. Aether Cycle. Y'all think GTA 6 coming to the Ouya? That's the better question. Milwaukee is fake. Stop spreading misinformation. Milwaukee's not a fake place. It's definitely a real place. The reason I know Milwaukee is a real place is because I actively avoid it in real life. So how can you call it fake? It's a real place because I really avoid it. The fuck is all this? You talk about the God of War recast? I did. Yeah, I don't see nothing interesting. It's Friday, y'all. The news is pretty weak. I might just get on that demo. Let me look at these joints real quick. Joe Knows dropped a new video. What he talking about on 2K? Mini clip premium.
Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
Scrap metal. Do you keep up with the nerd shit like computer hardware, or should I keep my mouth shut? I casually keep up with the tech stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm usually more in tune with tech when I'm ready to upgrade something. That's when I'll deep dive for like a week straight to make sure, because you know, if you're gonna spend some money, you want to make sure you know what you're buying. But do I actively keep up with it? No. The last tech video I watched was today, was from MKBHD. He was talking about the new iOS update, but like, is there some new cool tech out there I should be aware of? It's just like the problem with tech is like I don't have the money to spend it on the shit, so I can't keep up with it. Or if I'm about to upgrade my PC, then I'll start paying attention to shit. But if there's some cool shit, I'll look at it.
It's been a while since I got here. No idea how I pulled through all this time. But I gotta record this. Someone's gotta know. The clankers out in the fields, they
Fucking
fought like
clankers.
hell. But I gave back worse than I got. That was bad for a while.
What I tell you about these fucking crafting games, bro?